Welcome back, my friends. Video number 3 or my new series CRT Lab 404. I hope you subscribed and you have watched the two previous videos. Now continuing with the candle range theory order flow. How to read actually order flow with candle ranges. And for this one, I am actually gonna use some chart, but let me say it as this and show some example made by me. First, as you know already what a candle range is, a time-based range, this exact candle, let's say, meaning potentially this can be, let's in this case take this as a monthly candle. Let me put it this way, monthly candle. If, imagining this now, monthly candle previously, let's say it like that, caused a soup on a previous candle, tapping on fair value gap, which means the price is currently rejecting a low, right there, rejecting a low sponsored by a key level, and you are expecting the after a soup to have expansion. Remember this because this is something important. After every turtle soup on every time frame there will be expansion coming. This is crucial. Now, if you know this, you can realign the monthly time frame to weekly. Let's say now this is the weekly candles. Potentially, you can have the same thing currently happening. I will show you, let's say, in a printing of a new week. Currently coming in this soup, meaning the price rejected the low, continued up, but let's say week 2, instead of this monthly candle, which is currently expanding, we have week 2 dropping, meaning the price is retracing down because we cannot just expand up without giving some retracement to then continue, right? And a higher time frame retracement is a lower time frame reversal until a higher time frame key level is tapped to then cause a soup and continue, right? Now imagine that this week 2, this is week 2 of this candle, was a retracement candle. Now what can you expect if the monthly says I'm bullish? Expect this to be a key low. First, it's a time-based liquidity pool because every candle is time-based range. This will be a weekly liquidity pool, weekly low. Potentially you can find a key level below it or like this, potentially there, something, I don't know, let's say below it. And what you should do, wait for this retracement to print. You expect the next week to do what? In order to continue the monthly candle order flow, you expect the next week to be open, reject the low, and change, flip the order flow to following the monthly candle, which means reject the low, continue up like this. And currently we can say the price will align from monthly to weekly candle. And even if you, let's say, can have some more patience, you can try to capitalize on the daily candle that is making the low of the weekly candle, meaning again continuing the next. This is the same key level, let's say, continuing for the daily time frame. Let's say in this week, or in this, let's say this week, we are currently showing how the week formed. Let's say this is a Monday candle. Monday makes open low, taps the key level, this tap, or let's say right there tap, and Tuesday making the open low soup of Monday inside the key level again, flipping Monday. Now the profile says what? Like we are profiling the monthly candle in the daily chart and weekly charts, weekly candles. We are using a single candle to profile a higher time frame range, which is this time-based range. Now using week 1 retracing, we're trading week 3 in this case. Monday open low key level. Don't trade the retracement, trade the next candle, which potentially have to be open low if we were bullish. And this daily candle, which should be Tuesday in our case, making open low and starting expanding. When you make an order block, you can wait even for the 4-hour candles to align like this and continue again. This is how you read the order flow. Currently, let's see what's happening right now. Looking at the monthly candle on Bitcoin. Let's see exactly this. Let's see potentially even this candle. Starting the 2-month that caused the soup right there, like this. Currently, we are going back in time. Switching to this candle. Monthly, we had a key level, sponsorship. Let's see how the weekly looked like. See, we had open high month, taking out the liquidity. The profile says monthly is open high, so potentially we will reject this. How to align the monthly to the weekly? First, we don't trade the candle causing the soup because it's an open low engaging. So we'll make just a high close. We trade the next candle, which if we are going to fall, have to be open high soup of the previous candle again to then start dropping. What is showing right there? Same thing, right? Now if we align monthly, weekly, and now we go to the daily again, what do we have? Let's see. This is the week. Like this. Great. What happened there? Open high already rejected the high. So potentially what happened? Close below this time-based range, right? Flipping, rejecting the high, breaking the low. Model number 1 right there. Open high engagement. We can trade this potentially to follow down. This is how you align the profiles. If the monthly candle rejected the low and started expanding, the weekly time frame will reject the low to start expanding. And not only the weekly, but the daily will also find a low to reject to start expanding, to then even the 4-hour find a low to reject to start expanding. You're aligning the profiles of the candles to get your moves. This is a key to know. And this is actually how you read the order flow only with candles. So right there, market's rejecting highs, breaking lows. So what do we have there? Gap, retracement. From there, retracing, forming a gap in week 2. Week 3 potentially should expand, come there and drop down, targeting this and this and this. All new made liquidity pools, which are low resistance liquidity in this case. And this soup will follow this soup, which this soup follows this soup and this soup, right? Stacking order flow by candles, stacking order flow. only with CRT. That's it. Thank you for watching. Now I want you to be ready for the next video because everything will lead to one another, and at the end you have the whole CRT lab helping you fix your mistakes. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below was it helpful, and let's go enjoy the videos.